I am Josh.
I am Banks, and we are together.
High places.
Going
Viral.
Yeah. Almost forgot. Hey, what gender are you?
Biologically male. Last time I checked.
All right. And you had to.
Do I need to check again, or can you take that?
No,
Is that acceptable? Okay.
it's acceptable. I'm
Cool.
cool with it. I want to know what you think. I don't. It doesn't really matter. I mean,
Wait. What do you mean? What I think?
Yeah.
Or what nature gave me? Which?
No, you know what? I'm going to go with whatever you want to be. You can be. I mean, how does that have to do with me? Your gender. How does that have to do with me?
No, I'm not sure it has anything to do with you, but doesn't it have something to do with nature? If nature bestowed a gender on us?
All right. So didn't we kind of bestow the gender? Well, I mean, we classified the gender, correct?
Correct.
Got it. So if you want to be considered female, that's entirely up to you. I mean, don't you think?
Oh, of course. Does that make me female? If I am a male biologically and I just decide I want to be female, does that make me female, or am I still a male? Am I something else? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Like you said, yes, what I think. Okay, I think one thing, but does that make me that thing?
Right. So you said biologically I'm male. Got it.
Correct.
So staying with science, biology, the science of biology, you are male and you consider yourself male. Now, if you are male and you consider yourself female, biologically, you're still male.
Male, right.
So because there's this transsexual, transgender. Okay. Transsexual is someone who is male, who wants to be female or act female or be classified as female. I think. I mean, I'm guessing at this.
Or I think actually become female. I think they change their.
No, transgender they change. Transsexual they don't change. My understanding. I could be. I could. We could get people crying at us or yelling at us like, you don't know what you're talking. You're right. I don't know what I'm talking about.
We don't.
I'm guessing. I am guessing with this. And I'm guessing with this, most of it, because I don't really know Ellen Page. She's an actress. She was in Juno. And she is transgendering into a he. So I don't know if his name's going to be Ellen or not. I do understand that they like to have the pronoun of they or he or she, whichever one they prefer. I get that. I totally get that. I'm okay with that. I'm 58 years old. You want to be female? You want to be classified as female? Fine. Biologically, what are you? Well, I'm transgender. I'm now a male, not a female anymore. Got it. So let's think outside biologically. Biologically, you had to quantify it, or you had to qualify it by saying biologically I'm male.
Right. I'm okay with someone who wants to change their identity. We just can't go back and change science. I don't, in any aspect, not just sexuality, but in anything, you can't just decide to change the laws of physics or biology or science. That is, because you start doing that, we can no longer build. We can no longer progress a society when you start changing the actual facts as we know them.
Okay. So your sticking point is, let's stay with the facts. I am male, biologically male gender. Got it. Now, now with people who are transsexual, they are biologically whatever they are. However, they want to be the opposite, or maybe they want to be both, or maybe they want to be all. I have no idea. The point I'm saying is that's an opinion that somebody has of themselves. Like if you want to, I guess sexuality or your gender is a very it's not even permanent. It's a very personal thing.
It's a touchy subject. No pun. Yeah, it's just touchy. Yeah.
Why is it touchy? Well, because
I don't know. Maybe it shouldn't be.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. Okay. So I think we're kind of
maybe.
skirting around the
Well,
issue. Go ahead.
I think maybe goes back to the religious puritanistic kind of, we don't talk about sexuality. That's not, it's. I think it ties back to the conservative idea that two genders, man sleeps with woman. There's no such thing, homosexuality is bad in any aspect. I think it just goes back to a lot of the traditional weight that's been dragging this country down.
And you're talking traditional, you're talking the
Hmm.
religious tradition, the breaking away from England so that we can have freedom of religion.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. So that is weighing us down. And we are now at a point in our lives, in I guess a point in our country, in the evolution of humanity, where some people do not want to be considered a gender, so they want to be another gender or no gender, which is I'm okay with if somebody wants to change that mindset.
Sure.
Granted, I do agree with
Yeah,
you when
yeah.
it comes to biology, and I think I'm talking in circles here. Um, and I am, you haven't asked me, so I am I'm very comfortable in my gender, my male gender. I've
If
never
you
thought.
weren't, would you change it? If you weren't, though, would you change?
I have no idea about that. I've never,
Yeah.
I've never thought, oh my God, I want to be a woman. I don't know why. I mean, that has never crossed my mind. I did for one Halloween back when I was in my 20s. I dressed up like a woman, and what was it? It was, I don't even know what it was. I mean, I didn't feel like, wow, this is me. I didn't get that sensation. I was like, holy smokes, I'm missing out on this whole feminine side of myself. Um, I I have eccentric thoughts. I have eccentric movements. I cross my legs. I might have feminine movements and thoughts. Um, does that make me a woman? I don't. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
if I act like a duck and quack like a duck, am I a duck?
Yeah, but you also act like a man too in many ways. So there's no such thing as 100% masculine in everything. There's
Right.
feminine and masculinity, and there's masculinity in the feminine side.
Right, right. So in your biological topic, titling
Hmm.
it biological, if you quack like a duck and you act like a duck, that doesn't necessarily mean you're a duck. That just means you're acting like a duck. Do you get my point?
Yes.
My point
Yes.
is,
Yes.
if I am a male and I'm acting like a woman, I'm dressing like a woman, and I'm talking like a woman, I don't know how you talk like a woman. I mean,
I don't know.
that's
That's a good question.
I'm trying to put myself, if I go to the point of transsexual movement towards being in this cultural ecosystem we live in, and become the culture looks at me as a female. However, I'm biologically a male. I'm not the duck. I'm the person.
You're a duck wearing different clothes. You're
Right, right. So when you say you're okay, are you okay with men dressing like women that are beautiful?
Yeah,
Some of them are beautiful.
of
Um,
course. Why not?
I have, for some reason, maybe I haven't seen the right man dressed like a woman. Um, the beauty. I always look at, if I look at a man and he's dressed like a woman, let's say, and I'm not sure, there's always something inside me that just like twinges, like, oh, that's something's not.
Something's off. Yeah.
However, people, I mean, there are masculine women, and there are feminine men. So yeah, and it's just like culturally, I'm in this culture that I just kind of wake up and go, oh, wait a minute, that something's not right. The pattern is not right for me. What is it? Why am I hesitant? And it could be people going through the transsexual or the transgender, biological metamorphosis.
Yeah. Yeah. And look, when it comes to personal choice, like you mentioned, let someone do what they want to do, right? It doesn't, even if they are biologically male, they feel better
Okay.
being a woman, be a woman.
So is it okay to have transgender, transsexual people in the military?
Sure.
Okay. How
So
about,
what? Yeah, because the requirement for the military is not. There's no sexual requirement for the military. It's, can you shoot a gun? Can you follow orders? And can you? I mean, yeah, right.
okay. Can transsexual people get married?
Sure, they can.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um, can transsexual people have a significant other that they can will their belongings to?
of course.
Yeah, I'm just
I think a better question is what can't they do? Is there anything that they can't do or shouldn't be able to do? Because that's really the question, right?
okay. Yeah,
They should be able to. They're a human being. They deserve every right that every other human being has, every other privilege, unless there's something in particular due to their sexuality. But I don't know what that would be.
all right. All right. I'm
Yeah,
Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd places going.
I roll.
There we go.